Hi, welcome to Pictures, Noise and Words. I'm Hedgie, and this is ORDEN OGAN, who I've done several times on the channel, 3, maybe 4 times before. And I've always liked them whenever I have. This album, Final Days, has been out for nearly 2 years now. I did a song off this, I don't know, probably 2 years ago when it came out. And what ORDEN OGAN have done is they've taken a track off this called It Is Over and they've redone it. And I haven't heard it, by the way. This is kind of what I've read about it. But basically they've redone it by taking some of their more sort of orchestral elements out and adding in a guy called Diehl. I might not be saying that right, from the metalcore band Any Given Day. So they've kind of... Because ORDEN OGAN are kind of like a power metal, heavy metal kind of band. And they've decided to kind of strip back one of their songs a bit and add a metalcore singer to it, which is interesting. So, I mean, obviously, if you're not familiar with the original from 2 years ago, then you're just going to have to take the song on the face of it and see if you like it or not. But yeah, it's like 2 years later, release a song off an album redone. I guess it's like a stopgap. If they're working on a new album, say, and it's not going to be out for another year, then doing something like this keeps people like me doing stuff with your, keeps the promotional wheels turning, as it were. Or is that just me being cynical? No, that's almost certainly what it is. Right. So let's just get on with it. That's probably a good idea. Yeah, go with me.
This is our final broadcast.
The last ships
Have left orbit and are
on their way to Mars.
If there is any
Comfort
for us,
the ones who have been left behind is that
we as a species will have a chance to survive if the settlers
manage to build a self-sustainable society. Mankind will
prevail. They have all that they need. We hope that you are with your loved ones.
But even if you are alone, today nobody is alone.
Today,
We are all
together. 5 seconds to impact. God bless the human race.
That could have gone a couple of ways. I think ORDEN OGAN have done something pretty clever there. Clever? Is that the right word? They've done the sensible thing. Let's go with that. So ORDEN OGAN, so that for ORDEN OGAN, that's a pretty heavy song. You know? Go and listen to the other stuff they've done. It's quite... And you could sing along to that, you know, let's face it, it's got one of those choruses, but, you know, you go and listen to their other stuff that's more in keeping with their style. And it's very melodic and sing-alongable. I imagine if you go and see them live, there's a lot of singing along. You don't have to know the words, just sing along. So stripping it back and making it more brutal, more heavy, more, you know, hard-hitting, and then adding in a metalcore singer, what ORDEN OGAN could have done is ruin their sound in a way, because bear in mind, ORDEN OGAN have got a lot of fans, so you don't want to suddenly turn into another band. I know it's only one song, but you know, you don't want to alienate your existing fan base. So it probably was quite tempting to say, okay, metalcore singer, you sing, here's a verse, you sing this verse, and I'll sing this other verse, and I'll sing the chorus, and you can also sing the chorus, and basically, you know, metalcore it up a lot more. But what instead they've done is they've taken the metalcore singer and just added a layer of gruffness to it, you know, added more, almost make it more serious. And the video couldn't be more serious, could it? But you know, make it more more impactful and more heavy and more aggressive, let's face it, than your average ORDEN OGAN song. So that's quite a sensible thing to do, isn't it? They obviously wanted to have a go at taking one of their songs, stripping out some of the stuff that makes it light, like orchestration or whatever, add in the heavy elements, but don't change the song, don't ruin the song by trying to turn it into a different song. Am I making sense? So hats off ORDEN OGAN for coming up with something that is kind of more hard-hitting, B, not ruining your sound, and C, still making it melodic and sing-alongable. I mean, I haven't heard this, and I'm still singing the chorus, you know, by like halfway through the song. You can't help but sing, "It is over." So it's a really good one. So I assume that this is just a standalone single, and you can get it on its own from wherever you get these things. So if you get this album, you will actually get a lighter version of that song, and their other stuff. But they are really good, and they do, like I say, power stroke heavy metal. That's where they sit in the 10,000 genres of metal, I suppose. Somebody will no doubt put a comment in and disagree and say, absolutely not, Orden Ogan are, and then just make up a whole new genre. Anyway, so I enjoyed it. Did I admit that bit? I enjoyed it. I found it really kind of, well, entertaining and sing-alongable. It's not going to change the world, no pun intended with the video, but it's a good solid song, and I think they've done a bang-up job. So yeah, let me know what you think, as usual. Cool. See you soon. Bye-bye.